matter of fact, I'm just giving a scratch on the surface of that portion read out to you. When you get home, you'll have to take it again and read it, and then ponder very much over it. His own glory, his own kingship is inborn. His own kingship is intrinsic. And so he has not, his glory is not from the hands of men. His glory is not from the hands of the angels. So that no angel, indeed no man, will say, well, if he does not tune to my own tune, after I'm the one who made him a king, I'll just ask him to step down. No. His own glory is the divine one inborn in him, that he has to rule in truth, not minding who you are. He passes his own judgment in truth. And therefore, all this while we're sitting down, and in fact deceiving ourselves, becoming so trickish, becoming so disorderly and disobedient, and thinking that we can actually crash land and maybe get out of certain of these things, we are sure wasting our own time if we think we can put up any tricks in his own rulership, because he is ruling in truth, judging in truth, and therefore his reward and his judgment knows no person. The sword that comes out of his mouth is what he uses to demolish and slaughter the ungodly nations, slaughter the nations, bring them down. Which nation is that? How strong is such a nation? How strong are such nations put together that could ever withstand the sword coming out of his mouth? He breaks them down into pieces and wrought the will of God in all the nations. The cloth is arrayed with, even the red garments is the word of God in which he uses in his judgment.
Make it Moses, make it Abraham, make it Melchizedek. I don't know. What do you to me? When you might have to pay ya. You tired you, I'm a for that you put me in I die ferry, who prefer. I think the woman a great pin. I put him for them, I come and tell him, pray him. Yes, in the telling I'm a cook and calling, and I'm needy of the video. Guess you call you, I told Baba won't be with you. You them before my daughter, the brother, you don't call you, you at all, won't see the but I tell you,
all our works are at his fingertips. All the works you do are just at his fingertips. Whether you were Moses and did the works at Moses, that is right there in his own record. He knows it and has it of you. Whatsoever work he's been done in you, by you, through you, is well known, fully in his own record, quite clear before him, and he rewards you accordingly to the works you have done. And therefore there's just nothing that can persuade him or threaten him to miscarry justice or to maybe use any other way. Uses his truth And therefore, there's just nothing of threat. No offensive weapon is anything before him. The whole weaponry of the whole world put together is just like a pin before him, which he can just hold it in his hand. And this to say, therefore, that all this while we here assemble and bring up our own tricks and own ideas, deceive ourselves, thinking that we can deceive him, it's just true that we do not know ourselves. It's quite true that we don't know ourselves. That is why we have not even been able to recognize him up till this moment, talk less of resembling him.
And yet it is so spiritual here, my correct. To both spirit, second, I bought the 7 point common. You go to your middle. How come you receive them?
He is the sole spiritual head of the universe, and he is the head, spiritual head of every creation of God, even those seen and unseen, even those things yet to be created, not yet visible. He is the head, the spiritual head of everything at all, and there's just no other thing before him. He has come to judge the quick or the living and the dead. And he has come to pass judgment to every person in accordance with his own work. He's not coming to pass a block judgment or group judgment. No. He is coming to give individual judgment respective of each person's work. And now that we've heard he has come, and we still go on stealing, fornicating, committing adultery, involving in all acts of idolatry, this clearly shows that we do not know ourselves.
Everything. Physically, spiritual. And you go to US here. I forget the banner. We don't talk the Pupu Seku the angel. Don't let get Pupu Seku the angel. And you try to go. Usabaso go. Sabanko di. It don't keep calling. I will go and maintain your marriage. But they I'll show you.
He is the truth and the faithful. And being the truth, he is in the spirit and presence at everywhere and at all point in time, at all places, even at the same time. Such that as you open your eyes, behold him before you, you see him. You close your eyes, you see him. He is lavishly present in the spirit everywhere, and you are able to see him. Therefore he rules. He is present everywhere and rules over all the angels, over all the creations, over every other thing else. And because of his omnipotence and omnipresence, he becomes long-suffering, patient, and enduring. You can therefore realize his immense and his boundless mercy and endurance. And it is because of your ignorance or lack of understanding that you come, oh, I speak by the word. What is it to speak? Someone whose word is the power and the wherewithal. Once damnation of a word from him destroys the world, the